Stilfontein rescue operations remain suspended as volunteers take a break this festive season. The focus has been on arresting illegal miners resurfacing at different shafts in the mining belt of the surrounding towns. 12 illegal miners were arrested yesterday, with some expected to make their way to the surface today. Ziniko Mhlaba is now joining us live. Ziniko, very good morning to you. Tell us about today's operations. And a bit earlier on, we were in conversation with Yasmin Omar, who's a lawyer representing the Society for the Protection of Our Constitution. And as far as they are concerned, in terms of that application that was brought by the Mining Communities Association, was that the state actually does have an obligation to ensure that there is food for those miners who are underground.
Good morning, Aldrel. Well, that is very debatable if you also consider the arguments which have always been put forward by government through the Department of Police, Justice, but also the Department of Community Safety here in the Northwest Province. But also Minister Mkhunu had said several times that the state does not have the responsibility of actually providing aid assisted to those who are currently underground, saying that, well, non-profit organizations have the opportunity and they have an open opportunity for them to be able to do that, but they cannot expect police on the ground to be able to take up that responsibility. And of course, they also argued those matters in court, and they won that debate as far as the responsibility of the state towards the provision of food material to illegal miners underground. So we are in between shaft number 11, Aldril, and shaft number 10, which have been the key focus of these operations over the past few weeks. And of course, just on my horizon there, that's where you find shaft number 10, where 8 people, actually 12 illegal miners resurfaced day from yesterday. And of course, the first batch of illegal miners resurfaced in the morning at between 6 and 9. And obviously, the second group resurfaced just in the afternoon between 3 and 6 p.m. So we were told then, when we were engaging with those illegal miners who had resurfaced yesterday, how many were they expecting, or how many people were traveling with those who resurfaced Saturday. And they did tell us that they started their journey they were 18, however only 12 made it onto the surface Saturday. So we are expecting the remaining illegal miners who are still on their way to make their way to the surface anytime between now and maybe 12 o'clock. So that's what has been the situation here. But we also understand, Aldril, that tomorrow it will be the first official day of the resumption of these operations. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow, because there will be those illegal miners who will be appearing in court. There will be those who are also being pulled onto the surface. But just reflecting on what was said yesterday by one of the illegal miners, he shared a story of trauma, saying that there are many illegal miners who are underground and who are subjected to physical abuse on a daily basis. So let's take a listen to this information that was shared by an illegal miner who resurfaced in the morning yesterday.
Ungathola sometimes anti abanye abantu bafuna bayafa injala abantu. Sometimes umuntu uzabe aya khona apha kwabaphathi bezimayini lezi ayocela ukudla. So makathi ucela ukudla and then abaphathi bala ezansi bamshaye. Sometimes umuntu lo ugula kakhulu agcina seshona. And sometimes you'll find some others bazama ukusurvive ngokuphuma, and then nabaphathi bamayini sometimes babashaye futhi. So izibuhlungu into ezenzakala lapha, abantu into emnandi noba uyaba nje amaphumayo kungcono ingasineki ukuthi uzofela la.
Well, and also the emphasis from the police that they'll continue monitoring some of these shafts throughout the festive season. That is our reporter there, giving us an update on what's happening in Stilfontein.